Hey, it's Jacob from Motor Inn, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Sync 3 system with Connect. So you can see we got the home button. That'll take us home. Say we go to the audio. If we want to go back to that screen, we're just going to hit home. We have a navigation menu here, and then radio, and we can add a device. Here we have internal temperature, time, external outside temperature, another internal temperature, and then an option for Wi-Fi or hooking up a hotspot or something. And then go over to audio. You can see we can change the source. So say we're looking for FM, just come over here, hit FM. We can do a direct tune if there's a certain station we're looking for. We have a list of presets right down here, and we can toggle through all of our presets by pressing this presets button. We can go over to back to sources and go to, for example, Sirius. This one's going to offer a channel guide. So say we're looking for a certain style of music, we can go over here and just press it, and then it'll pop up with a list of channels you can see here. So say if we didn't like a certain channel, we can hit skip, and then it will skip it when we're scrolling through, and we won't have to listen to it. And then lock offers a bunch of parental features. Say you don't want a certain station to play. And if we want to take a look at different options, we just hit refresh, and it will reload all of the available channels. And then you're going to have your direct tune again, and then alert. So say you hear a song you like, or you never heard it before and you like it, alert will let you know when it's playing on any channel. So you can go and hear it. Replay will let you replay a song that you heard that you liked. Again, another list of presets for this, and then you can just scroll through those all again with the presets button. And then if we head over here to climate, you can see we have the heated steering wheel. We can turn on and off, and we can change the temperature in the car. So you can see when that's not pressed, these are linked and they'll adjust accordingly. Here we can change the defrost settings, max, rear. Here we can go over, change where the air is coming out from, change fan speed. We can adjust our AC, max AC, or just recirculate the air. We can turn it on and off. And then over here, if we hit dual, this will allow us to change the passenger side without changing the driver's side. So I'll offer more functionality. Say you have people with different preferences. So then if we want to go phone, we can add a phone. So we can do Bluetooth.
Search for your vehicle on your device and
I'll show
select
you,
it once it is
I'm going to
found.
plug in an iPhone. We can take a look at Apple Carplay. I'll show the USB here in a little bit. So you just come over here. Androids don't have to be plugged in, but iPhones do for CarPlay to work. So mine's already set up, but if yours isn't, it'll just pop up with a bunch of things you have to allow, like phone access or something, take a look at your music. So then you can see you've got phone, music, maps, messages, now playing, sync, podcast, and audiobooks. So phone, say we want to make a call, we could do it there, or we could press a button on the steering wheel, which I'll show you. And that's going to be a simple look. It could also be used for Siri. And then music, we'll be able to control the music that's on our phone and play that in the car. Maps is going to be your phone's navigation system. And this is going to be using your phone's data unless you're hooked up to a Wi-Fi, for example. And if we want to go back to the main menu, just like a phone, we hit the button. We can view our messages, and it can read our messages to us, or we can tell it to send a message. Now playing is going to be really similar to the music feature, songs, albums, artists. And then say we want to get back to that forward menu, we just have to hit sync, and it'll take us right back there. And if we want to go back to the phone, hit phone. Say you like to listen to podcasts, there's a podcast feature, and it'll just have a list of your podcasts that you have downloaded. Or same thing for audiobooks. You can see I don't have any, but if you did, they just show up here, and you can click on them and they'll play. And see, connected to data, you got the time. So I'll just show the CarPlay, and then we'll disconnect that, and it'll go right back to the forward menu. And then if we hop over to navigation, this is going to be the car's navigation. You can see we can type in destination, or say we're looking for gas, we could hit fuel, and it'll pop up with a list that we can scroll through and choose from, and it'll take us there. So you can see, you can move around, you can, all kinds of features, you can zoom in, zoom out, you can really customize it to how you want. And then just apps, we can add a device again, find mobile apps or Sirius. Over here we're going to have our settings feature that we can scroll through. So sound's going to allow you to, change the equalizer, and then over here we're going to have the speed compensated volume. So say you're listening to it pretty loud, and then you come to a stop sign and you want it to turn down, you can change that setting, and it will allow you to do that. Over here we got clock, just changing the time. Bluetooth settings, add a Bluetooth device. Phone,
Search for your vehicle
gonna allow
on
us
your
to pair
and
another
select it
device.
once it is found.
And Sirius, all settings. Navigation, more just preferences. Mobile apps, more just, you can enable mobile apps. Generally, you can change whether you want miles or Fahrenheit, for example. Or say you don't like the beep when you hit a button on the touchscreen, you can change that right there. And then another list of options. So Wi-Fi hotspot. We could either use our phone for a hotspot, or Ford does have a Wi-Fi option, or if we could connect to another external Wi-Fi. And then here you can just do CarPlay and Android Auto, the equivalent of CarPlay. Here we can change the door keypad. So say we'll type in the original that it came with, but say we want to add one that's easier to remember, we just enter that, and then there will be an option to add or remove keypad. So then we'll just hit add, and we'll type it in, and then we'll confirm the new one that we want, and that will allow us to use the keypad to unlock the car, which will be helpful, for example, if you lock your keys in or something. We got display. So this feature, you can change the brightness or auto dim. It will dim at night, so it's not as hard in your eyes, and it will lighten it up when it's daytime, so it's easier to see. Voice control, just change your settings. Say if you want to choose how it lists things or how fast you can use it, that can be done right there. And valet mode is just going to offer protection when you're using valet. So then I'll show you the analog buttons that can control a lot of the similar stuff. So right here, we got our simple radio preset buttons right here. Tune, volume, and then right below that there's the climate feature. You can't use the heated steering wheel from down here. You have to use the touchscreen. But here you can change the air and all that, change the temperature. And then the USB I was using to plug into my phone earlier, it's just going to be right down there, you can see. So you can just plug your phone in. And this feature, if you want to use Siri, for example, or make a call, we just press that and it would pop up. We can say, call so-and-so, and it would do that. You can see there's a menu back there, and that can be controlled right here with this. You can see we're typing that, and that shifts it around. And that's just going to be a real simple look at the Sync 3 system with Connect. Thank you.